Okay. So, welcome to my story time, okay? For the people who don't know me, my name is Itty B or whatever. And welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be telling you guys about me meeting one of the worst men in my life, okay? So, y'all might want to go grab some popcorn and something to drink for this. All right. So, first of all, I need to pray because I pray that none of my girls watching this will ever come across somebody like this. Like, terrible, 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 terrible. A terrible man. And it's like I can share my story now because I feel like I've healed from it and got over it. But it was very, very dramatic and traumatizing. Okay. So, let's get right into it. So, around 2021 or whatever, I was like breaking up with my kid's father or whatever. Like, we have been going through a lot in the past 2 years before I met this man or whatever. And we actually met on Instagram or whatever. Jesus Christ. So we met on Instagram. I was talking to him probably for about, I say 3 months or something on Instagram before I ever even really came encounter, with him. Jesus. Okay, and I'm gonna actually say his name in here because I don't care. Like, I really don't care. Like, I'm not gonna say his real name, but I'm gonna say him for probably what other women know him as or whatever. So boom, it's 2021. We talking or whatever for a couple months. He finally booked me a flight to come to Miami, which he's not from Miami. He's really from Washington. I think they call it DMV or something. Y'all probably know what I'm talking about, but whatever. So, y'all, I really thought that I was gonna marry this man. Like, I thought that this man was like Prince Charming, okay? This man turned out to be a fucking monster. Like, on top of him being a monster, he was a fucking scammer. Like, terrible. Like, let me just tell you. So, 2021, he finally flies me out there to Miami. And I'm going to insert all the pictures and stuff that I have. So y'all to know, like, I'm so serious, like, how this went. So, he fly me to Miami. We have a good time. So, we out there, while we out there or whatever, he got a driver and, like, a fucking security guard the whole time. So, everywhere we going, I'm literally getting, like, drove there or whatever. A whole bunch of flowers. I mean, he got the little thing on the board, like welcome, Itty. And his name was Platinum. Okay. So, mind you, this man got me thinking that he was like a fucking, I ain't even gonna say a star, like somebody who had basically a what do you call that? A studio where he would record famous people and shit like that. So he got like all these pictures of him with famous people and all of that. He kept saying like Meek Mill and his sister. I mean, his mom was sisters and brothers because he had a picture with Meek Mill too. Like, just crazy shit, okay? Like, y'all don't know that. So I'm out there, whatever. Like I said, he got a driver. He bought me flowers every day. I'm waking up to flowers. Like, just cool, beautiful ass hotel we were staying in, just everything. Okay, we ended up going to like a just a park that had like, what do you call that, the Ferris wheel stuff like that. He got people out there, the drivers, like, now it's about 2 drivers out there with 2 black trucks out there taking pictures of him like he fucking famous or something, all type of shit, y'all. Okay. So, we still out there, we having a good time. We done went out, we had drinks, everything. Fast forward to that. No, actually, we go to the mall. he got his security guard, or a paid security guard, or whatever the case may be, following us around the mall or whatever, everywhere we go. Basically making sure like nobody come up to us, and just like we so protected. Oh God, I hope my kids don't interrupt this, but yeah. And I'm not gonna edit this video, so it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. Yes. Okay, hold on. So yeah, so we in a mall. He buying me whatever I want and shit like that, like all of this. So fast forward, I leave from Miami. Mind you, we had a great time. He kept buying me all this shit. We stayed in this nice ass hotel. He never really tried to do nothing with me, like the first day or nothing like that. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. So I come back home. I'm talking to him or whatever. And damn, I forgot to pray for y'all, because I don't want none of my girls to go through none of this. Like, this is terrible. God, I pray that you do not send no mail like this to anybody who watching this video. Jesus Christ. So after that, I come home. We still talking or whatever. Now I say shit started to get really weird probably like a month after I leave there or whatever. And so I was supposed to go back out there and meet him in Miami. And like he just started making up all these excuses and shit. Like his mom had cancer, was in a hospital. What else? Out of the blue, I get a phone call. First of all, he had disappeared for like, oh, let's rewind it back. While I'm out there in Miami, this man got me thinking like, okay, because my birthday was supposed to come, because I was out there in August. So August, September, October. I had like 2 months to go before my birthday came. My birthday is in October. It's October 30th. So while I'm out there, he calling private jet people like, yeah, it's gonna be her and her girls. I'm gonna need y'all to I'm trying to book a flight for them, take them to Puerto Rico. You can invite anybody you want to invite. I'm gonna pay for everything, just all of this shit. Okay, this man was crazy for real. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm getting my list together, like, okay, me and my girls, we about to go have a good time. Like, he about to pay for everything. Mind you, they looking on Instagram, seeing like I'm with this dude. They asking like, who is he? Who is he? Hold on one second. I'm so sorry, y'all. My youngest son, but damn, where was I at? Oh, so they seeing him on Instagram or whatever, and they asking like, who am I with? Because they keep seeing me like getting drove around everywhere. He got a security guard in the back. Like he just made this, and he got all this shit going on, right? So I'm getting them together. I'm like, yeah, he said he gonna pay for this, that, and the third. We gonna go out there. We gonna have a good time. All of that, right? Woo! Okay. So he's still calling around for these private jets and all of this. The dude, PJ, I'm pretty sure y'all probably heard of him, but he like own a company where he do private jets and stuff, and people book through him or whatever. So like he just planning all this stuff. He's just feeding me with all this stuff, and I'm just like, man, I done found a good man, you know? That's what I'm thinking. Like, damn, I done found a great man. Like, this man probably about to be my fucking husband, right? So, fast forward, he still haven't flew me back out to Miami. So, I'm like, okay, whatever. So, we get to talk about, instead of me and him to Miami, he'll just come here, whatever, and meet my family and all of this. So, I'm like, all right, that's cool. So we talking or whatever, and he like basically like, you know, like, damn, I think I found the one. Like, I really want to marry you. I want you to go get your hand size, or I mean, you know, your ring size or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna come out there. Basically, he talking about we about to move together, start looking for houses and all this other shit, right? So he finally come here. mind you, it was already weird. Like, when you get a weird feeling about a man, 9 times out of 10, you should take heed to that, because it's like they give you red flags, but we be so just wrapped up in the love aspect and everything that's going on that we don't realize that God is really trying to tell us something. You know what I'm saying? So he come here. I let him meet my mother and my son. He bought my son some AirPods. We have a good time. He bring me flowers still, and it was cool. So when he get here, he like have a maid come to my house and clean up, and he just like, well, fuck it, since we can't find a house right now, I'll just come move with you. I'll rebuy everything. You can get rid of all your furniture and everything else. So like, oh my God, this is a bit much, right? Because now I'm thinking like, damn, like, okay, he seemed cool, but I don't work so hard for my shit. Like, I don't want to throw away everything in my house. So I'm telling my friends, I'm talking to my friend Tashima and my friend, I know we was at Tashima's house, and I think it might have been either Tracia or probably my cousin or somebody. And I'm crying because I'm just like, in a sense I'm happy, but in a sense I'm like, this just don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to really get rid of all my shit and let this man restart basically my whole life over after I done fucking work hard for everything that I got. I feel like that is like crazy to me, right? So I'm like, okay, whatever. I get rid of everything. The worst thing I could have done. Okay. I get rid of everything in my house, basically. I can't even believe that I did it. I literally get rid of everything in my fucking house except my bed and my kid, my son room, my daughter room. But I get rid of basically my couches and my dining room set. And I literally just started throwing shit away. So I'm like, okay, this man about to come by this and by that. Jesus Christ. So he leaves. He go back to Washington. Shit started really getting crazy then. So now it's like, okay, he's acting weird, like, and I'm just like, this shit is just weird. Like, you got me looking for ring size. You talking about we about to get married, and you got me throwing my shit away and all this other shit. And it's just like, at the same time, he's still sending me like money here and there or whatever the case may be, but it was just weird energy. So he disappeared for like 5 days, y'all. 5 days, okay? So I'm telling my friend or whatever what's going on. We end up at my mom's house at the time in the backyard. I think we was like chilling, drinking or something. I get a fucking phone call or a text message or something saying like, yeah, Platinum in jail. He need $5,000 because he murdered somebody and that's his bond money. I said, do y'all fucking think I'm fucking retarded or stupid or something? I said, anybody who motherfucking go to jail for murdering somebody or attempted murder or whatever the fuck y'all claim this man is going through or whatever the case may be, don't get no fucking $5,000 bond. Okay? Like, do y'all think I'm fucking retarded? Like, what? I'm like, he not getting it from me. So y'all could call somebody else. At this point, y'all playing on my motherfucking phone. Okay? So, boom. That ain't work. So after that, he come calling me like a couple days later, like, yeah, I got bonded out, this and that. I said, you was a fucking liar. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, you starting to come off to me as being like a fucking weirdo. Like, who lies about that and shit like that? Like, who lies about shit like that? And at this point, I'm just catching him in lie after lie after lie after lie after lie. And I'm just like, this boy is not who he say he is. Can't be. So, boom, let that go. I'm telling you, it'd be a whole bunch of red flags that I should have left then. Like, this man is trying to scam me out my fucking money or something. So, anyway. Then, another thing come up. Where he like, yeah, no, because I know he would have money. And I'm so stupid at the time and naive. This motherfucker say, yeah, my bank or whatever give interest real quick. Just send me $1,500. I'll be sending you a couple dollars here and there to make up for the $1,500, but I just need the $1,500 right now. And they'll basically give me interest within a couple months or whatever. Never seen that $1,500 again, y'all. And I got to thinking, like, what the fuck? What bank flip money that fast? You know what I'm saying? Like, all this shit is just coming to me. So, mind you, this man told me he didn't have no kids either. Okay? Just keep that in mind. He told me he don't have any kids. So, boom. Whatever. Fast forward to that. My birthday come up. No private jets. You really ain't pay for nothing. You send me money for, like, my hair and my nails to get done. I fly out there with all my friends and my auntie or whatever and my cousins. We go back to Florida. We wasn't in Miami though. I think we was in, like, I don't know if it was Orlando or something, or just Fort Lauderdale or something like that. But we end up getting an Airbnb or whatever, and everybody pitched in they little whatever. And he comes out there. And he's just acting real weird, like, and uptight. Just a fucking embarrassment the whole time. I wish this man would have never even came. And I know the people who watch this is going to be like, oh, you talking about him? Yes, the fucking weirdo. So I'm like, this is a fucking mess. So we ended up getting into it. He bought me this pendant, but it had, like, a thinner necklace on. Like a cheap-ass necklace that didn't even look like it went to the fucking thing anyway. So we end up getting into it and he takes it or whatever. And then I'm like, basically, like, you can really leave because you coming off as like a bum to me anyway. Like, you a liar. Like, I'm just, like, so disgusted. I don't even really want you here type shit. So we, like, arguing. Damn near getting into it. Now you looking at us like we crazy and shit. But not wondering why I'm being so mean to him. But really, this man is like a fucking liar. Like a fucking narcissist or something. Like, I don't fucking know. But it was just crazy. All the lies and the manipulation that I was going through. Nobody understood. And then in the beginning, I never told y'all this. But, like, he kept asking me about my fucking credit and shit. And at the time, my credit wasn't really that good. Like, I wasn't really working on my credit or nothing like that at the time. So it was, like, really terrible for real. But later on, I found out, like, he would basically, his motto was to sell women these dreams. Like, he had it like that. Fly them out. Show them a good time and shit. But start to use their credit to buy jewelry and stuff like that. But he would sell it and get the fucking money and all of that. Like, and there's so much shit that I'm probably skipping over because I'm just trying to get through everything. But the shit was just crazy to me. Like, it just kept getting worse and worse and worse and worse and fucking worse. So after the money part, when I sent the $1,500 or whatever, my birthday, all of that, basically we end up getting into it. I wake up, he not there. He catch a flight and don't let me know that he about to go. Or matter of fact, everybody was leaving that day. But I think my flight and my two other friends' flights, my cousins or something like that, our shit was a little later. So we stayed behind versus everybody else left. It was like one of the worst trips of my life. For real, for real. Because I get to the airport. I can't get on a damn plane because I'm fucking banned from Frontier. So everybody is like leaving to my party and shit without me. Like, I had to catch the flight the next day just to get there. So it started off crazy anyway. Mind you, I'm supposed to be on a fucking private jet with all my girls and shit, headed to Puerto Rico some damn where. Whatever. So after that or whatever, I wake up, he not there, but he got my pendant thing, like on the thing that it come on when you buy it, and it got like the light lit up. You know how you, similar to this box. And it's crazy because he actually bought this perfume when we was in Miami on our first date. But it will open like this and have like the lights in it, and the pendant was shining, like, you know, off the light or whatever. Had it on the side of the bed like this. So I'm like, this fucking weirdo, whatever. But thank you, because why would you buy me something and try to take it back? because shit ain't going right for you, whatever. So after that, it really get weird, because now he know that I'm kind of like on to him. Like, I know you ain't got it like that. Like, you keep trying to fake this lifestyle and all of that. And then you was talking about, like, he was talking about, like, his drivers. He couldn't get no drivers out there to take all of us to where we wanted to go, because we wanted to go out instead of us, you know, driving or whatever and drinking or whatever, you know. These so-called drivers that you got, where they at for when you actually need them? You know what I'm saying? So he ain't getting none of that, whatever the case may be. So everybody is back where they live at. And at this point, it's just like shit is getting even worse. So now I'm asking about my money, because I'm like, at this point, I don't believe nothing you say. So where the fuck is my $1,500 at? You know what I'm saying? Like, where is my shit at for real? And then he like basically like keep trying to talk over me and shit. And I'm like, and then you lying, talking about your mother got cancer, this, that, and the third. Like, what else are you lying about? Because mind you, I was supposed to go back to Miami. I never flew back to Miami because he would come up with excuses for why he couldn't book my flight and shit. So I'm just like, this man is fucking insane. Like, seriously. You lying about your mother got cancer. Then, at one point in time, he was talking about he was in the hospital. You lying about motherfucking going to jail. You just keep lying. So at this point, I'm like, okay, cool. So I think when he was with me. Oh, listen, I keep forgetting shit. Mind you, we go to the furniture store after I throw all my stuff away. I'm sorry, y'all, because I'm probably all over the place. But mind you, we go to the fucking furniture store after I throw all my stuff away. This man, instead of him buying the shit, he keeps saying, like, you know, let them run your credit and see what they, like, what you can get. And I keep saying, like, no, nigga, you said that you was gonna buy the shit. You had me fucking get rid of everything, but you ain't bought shit yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just doing little shit. You got a maid to come clean the house up and all this other shit, but you ain't really bought nothing that made sense. We went to Walmart and he bought like some little shit for the house or whatever the case may be. So I'm asking about that too. Like, and what about my fucking furniture after you done made me throw all my shit away? The fuck? Like, what's going on? Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck are you for real? Like, seriously. At this point, because it's like crazy. Like, my whole life was fucking... Oh my God. I'm not sure if y'all ever been with like a narcissist or somebody who just literally driving you insane and trying to make it seem like they got everything under control when you know that this shit is just spiraling out of control, something crazy. I mean, shit was just crazy. So now I'm just asking about all this. Everything is running through my mind like, this man done lied about this. This man done lied about that. He said he was going to do this. Ain't did that. Still ain't did this. Your fucking house is damn near empty. You don't have shit in there because you done fucking got rid of everything. This man ain't bought shit. Ain't came back to Cleveland to buy shit. Like, oh my God. So at this point, I'm like, okay. He was here, and for some reason, we got on his little brother. This is how I found his mom, and I ended up talking to her or whatever the case may be, and I got everything out of her, like the truth. You feel what I'm saying? And then after that, I was like, done. Like, you know what? Fuck the house shit. I'm gonna get more furniture. I'm gonna get better shit. Like, fuck all this shit. There's no hope here. Like, the hope he's selling me, this shit is just nothing but a dream. Okay. So I ended up talking to his mother because I got his brother's Instagram. Hit his brother up on Instagram. Like, what's going on? Can I have your mother number? Like, it's important. I need to talk to her or whatever about your brother. And they called him DJ. So I'm like, I need to talk to your mom or whatever about your brother DJ. Get in touch with his mom. His mom telling me everything. She done put him out. He got a daughter. He don't take care of his daughter. He was stealing from her. He wanted to smoke weed in her house. Now, mind you, they are like Muslims. So, you know, it's kind of different over there. Kept getting into it with her husband. He lied and he finessed girls out of money and everything else. He's a fucking scammer out there at DMV, whatever the fuck the shit called. Out there in Washington. He had a girlfriend that he lived with. Jesus Christ, girl. Girl, I'm like, what the fuck? what the fuck? I just couldn't believe it. Like, so then I'm putting two and two together. And she like, no, I know of Meek Mill. That's not my brother. Like, all these lies. He don't own no fucking studio. This man barely fucking works. He about to get put out the apartment because the girl that he was with didn't want to be with his ass no more. He don't even know where he about to go live at. Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, it was crazy. It was fucking terrible. Okay. I mean, and I'm like leaving out stuff because it's been so long. It's probably so much more stuff that I can add to this, but this shit was terrible. Mind you, he wanted a family. He gotta be looking for houses, boy. You barely got a fucking house where you stand at. Like, mind you. And then after this man, after I blocked him or whatever, he was still looking at my fucking Instagram off of another page. Man. Y'all can probably look him up. His name Platinum Design on Instagram. And I really don't give a fuck because at this point, I still want my fucking money back, bitch. I'm going to insert some clips of everything I'm telling y'all about. Like, when you think a man is really a Prince Charmer and he come in trying to, really it's called love bombing you. Like, everything is just so fast and quick and just, and you don't even have time to really think about what you're doing. And that's what they really want. That's what men want who do this. Like, they don't want you to really think about what's going on. They want to make they move so fast to where you just like, it's like you don't have no choice but to just go with the flow and abide by what the fuck is going on. A monster, literally. Like, when I say I had just got out of a bad relationship with my baby father, and then to think that my prayers done got answered with this man, and that's probably why I was so vulnerable and so fucking retarded. Like, and I shouldn't have never even allowed half of the shit that I went through to even enter my life so fast and so quick. And it was like a lack of boundaries. And it was like, I felt it too, though. I felt like this wasn't right. Like, something wasn't right. It was just off. And I just kept going with the flow because I'm like, you know, maybe I'm just tripping. No, whole time this man was crazy. And this is what he do, though. He go around, he meet women, he fly them out. He gonna have a good time. He gonna show you something that you probably ain't seen. You know what I'm saying? And then he got you. Because you thinking like this man got the funds to take care of you and do right by you. And he really, you know, trying to make some shit happen when really it's just a plan from the fucking devil to take everything you got. Okay, if you allow him to. And it was just like that. Like, man, a fucking monster. A story from hell. I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, this man was so crazy. It was just so much. Like, so much. Child. It was just terrible. And then it was just like, man, who do I tell this to? Like, so I called my best friend. My best friend, Shantae. I'm like, girl, I remember I'm in a mall trying to find something to wear or whatever. I'm like, girl, I could not believe this. I had to tell you what's going on. She like, I knew it. I knew that it was just too good to be true. I'm like, you right, bitch. You're so right. Like, I done got rid of all my fucking everything. Just listening to this man, like, and he got me looking up, like, no, like, get a house. It don't matter how much it costs. Like, I'm looking at houses all day. Child. It was crazy. And he won me over with flowers. He would send me money and shit like that. But really, that $1,500 was basically the money that you would send me over time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you basically got your money back. Like, the whole point of you even talking to me and shit was to try to get whatever you could get out of me. Because you wanted me to believe that you had it all put together and like I wasn't gonna go without. But really your intentions was to get whatever you can get from me and not talk to me again. But me being so smart, I'm like, fuck no, I'm about to call this nigga mama. Because and it's crazy because something told me to screenshot his brother's Instagram when he showed it to me. And I screenshot it because I'm like, I don't know why, I just feel like I might have to get in touch with them or whatever. And that's what I did. And got in touch with his mother, and she was just telling me everything. I was on the phone with this lady for hours, okay? Literally hours. Like, DJ, I don't trust him, which is the same as Platinum. I don't trust him. He can't come to my house. Like, he know he's not fucking welcome here. All he do is lie. He steal. He don't take care of his daughter. I'm like, his daughter? This man told me he didn't have no kids at all. Like, crazy. But yes, I hope y'all enjoyed this story time. If I got something else to add to it, I probably will. But right now, I can't think of nothing. I just know that y'all need to protect your heart from these men, because the devil come in so many ways looking to devour us as women, because we are so easily led into shit. Naive. We could be naive. And at the time, like, the devil know when to come and act on you. He know when you at your most vulnerable state, and he will send one of his fellow members to come and destroy your life more than what the fuck you think has already been destroyed. You understand what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm thinking I'm about to marry this man, and we about to have kids, and we about to live in this big ass house. Child, please. A fucking mess. A fucking mess. And stay tuned, because after this, I'm gonna insert some clips from the stuff that I'm telling you about, like our first date out there in Miami. The trucks and stuff that we would be in. And really, he was hiring drivers out there. Like, I think he had did this so fucking much where the dude Frank, he was a driver out there. VIP Frank. Y'all can probably look up his driving. What's that? They got nothing but black trucks. That was another thing. Oh my God. He said he had deals with the black trucks. Like, he owns all this shit he had going on. Ain't own a fuck thing. Ain't have nothing. Okay? Ain't have nothing. Got me thinking he got all this money. He about to take care of me and my kids. Refurnish my house. So many red flags I should have just paid attention to, but I didn't. So we live and we learn. Now I'm with a great man. I love my man. Okay? And yeah. And he's a real one, okay? And he makes sure I'm good, me and my kids. And I just love him to death. And I don't have to worry about this shit no more. You feel me? But yeah, y'all just be careful for them men who come in love bombing y'all, because 9 times out of 10, it's some bullshit. It's never real. It's always something hidden, an agenda that they trying to complete. And this man ain't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck that I threw all my stuff away from him. I got kids. He ain't care about none of that shit. Once I found out who he really was, I never heard from that man again, for real. Except him stalking my fucking page and saying shit here and there to me. Here and there. Like, and I ain't gonna lie. My plan was to, if he was to invite me back out, I was gonna rob his ass. For real. I'm not even lying. I was gonna rob the fuck out of him and have a fucking plane ticket waiting. Because, bitch, don't play with me ever. Okay? And that's just how it was gonna go. He knew not to ever book me another flight after that. Because, bitch, I was not playing fair. Fuck you. Okay? Seriously. But yeah, thank y'all for listening to my story time. I love y'all, and I just pray nothing but real men on my girls. And yeah, stay tuned for more. I don't know what to tell y'all. Just watch these clips that I'm about to insert. Bye. Good night.